Ivy League is the buzzword for anyone planning an MBA in the US. As someone who has guided MBA applicants for several years and evaluated profiles for global business schools, I have seen how the perception of Ivy League colleges influences application decisions, sometimes positively and sometimes in a very misleading way. Many believe that the Ivy League simply means top ranked or best colleges in the world. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that is not entirely accurate. Welcome back to my channel. I am Madhuri, your go-to girl for all things MBA and beyond. Subscribe now and don't forget to click the bell icon for your weekly dose of helpful information about education and career. In this video, I'll be talking about Ivy League colleges and helping you understand what exactly Ivy League colleges are, which colleges fall in this category, why they are considered so prestigious, and most importantly, how relevant they actually are for MBA admissions and your career. Let's get started. Let's start by understanding how the term Ivy League came into existence, because this is where many misconceptions begin. The term Ivy League was not created to describe academic excellence. It originally comes from the world of sports. Yes, you heard that right. In the early 20th century, there were a group of universities in the northeastern United States that were regularly competing in athletic events like football, basketball. These institutions had already been around for a long time. Many of them were founded in the 17th and 18th centuries. And over time, they developed a reputation for competing primarily among themselves. There are two commonly accepted explanations for how the term Ivy League became so popular. The first explanation is linked to the ivy plants that were traditionally grown on the walls of these old university buildings. These institutions were seen as historic, elite, and deeply rooted, and ivy became a symbolic representation of that legacy. The second explanation comes from sports journalism. In the 1930s, a sports writer named Stanley Woodward used the term Ivy League in an article to refer to these older prestigious universities that were competing against each other. Over time, this term gained popularity, and by 1954, 8 universities formally came together to create what is now known as the Ivy League Athletic Conference. These 8 universities are Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Columbia, UPenn, Brown, Dartmouth, and Cornell. Here's an important classification and something many applicants get wrong. Stanford is not an Ivy League university. It is one of the top universities in the world, but it does not belong to the Ivy League Conference. So officially, Ivy League is a historical grouping of an athletic conference, not an academic ranking system. Then why are Ivy League colleges so prestigious? There are 3 primary reasons. First is historical legacy. These institutions are among the oldest universities in the US. They have built their reputation over decades, in some cases even centuries. This legacy translates into credibility. 2, strong alumni networks. Graduates from these universities often go on to hold leadership positions across industries. This creates a powerful alumni network, and in MBA programs, alumni networks play a very significant role in job opportunities, mentorship, and even long-term career growth. Third is brand recognition. Over time, because these institutions were already highly selective, academically strong, and had influential alumni, the term Ivy League became associated with prestige and academic excellence, making these universities globally recognizable. And that is how the perception evolved from sports grouping, historical institutions, global prestige symbol. So when you hear someone say Ivy League, understand that it is not a measure of quality in itself. It is a historical label that has become a proxy for quality over time. So does Ivy League matter for your career? When I hear applicants say, I want an Ivy League MBA, what they often mean is, I want to get a top tier MBA. And those two are not always the same. Many applicants assume that the best MBA programs are only provided by the Ivy League. Ivy League is a subset, it's not the entire landscape. Some of the best MBA programs offered globally are by schools that are not a part of Ivy League. For example, Stanford School of Business, MIT Sloan, Chicago Booth, Kellogg School of Management. So when evaluating MBA programs, you should not restrict yourself to Ivy League colleges. Instead, you should focus on program structure, career outcomes, industry alignment, geography, and return on investment. Because at the end of the day, your MBA is not just a degree, It is a career transition platform. Ivy League colleges offer strong networks, brand recognition, and academic rigor. But they are not the only path to a successful MBA or a career. Your focus as an applicant should be on building a strong, well-rounded profile and choosing programs that align with your goals. If you would like guidance on shortlisting MBA programs or evaluating which schools are the right fit for your profile, you can reach out to me through the link mentioned in the description box and pinned in the comments. I also offer one-on-one consultations where we work on building a strong application strategy aligned with your goals. You can share your questions or topics that you would like me to cover in the future. Connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn. All the links are mentioned in the description box and pinned in the comments. Here's wishing you all the very best for your MBA journey. Thank you for watching.